Cutie Pies, it is Lanickia, and I am coming to you with another work from home video. Um, Before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone who subscribes to the channel. I really appreciate it. To the new subbies, what I like to do is give work from home videos, and then you guys can get in the comments and say if what your experience was with that company. The only thing I ask is that you do be respectful to everyone who's been with me from the very beginning. I want to thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, cuties. So this work from home job is called TridentCare. And they are it deals with insurance, but they're looking for someone to work remotely, of course, from home, and they're looking for someone to work full time. And they're wanting someone that can be a customer service representative and work with the front line, like directors of nursing and administration, and then cross train on the dispatch side as well. Um, so they want you to be able to handle calls promptly. And they actually said for your 8-hour shift, because remember, this is full time, for your 8-hour shift that you should be able to work your way up to handling 110 calls in that shift. And that's both inbound and outbound. And I mean, that sounds like, whoa, that's a lot of calls. But when you think about it, it's really not. That's about maybe what, 14, 13, 14 calls per hour. If I'm doing the math correctly, that's about 13, 14 calls per hour. So it's really not that many calls. So with this job, it didn't have the pay written out for you, but I did remember, do your own research. Every time I give you a work from home job, please do your own research to see if it's the right fit for you. When you're talking to the people, be sure to ask for that hourly pay. Be sure to make sure it's a W-2 or a 1099 job. Ask all that information, and don't be afraid to do that, because I mean, honestly, especially where we are now, you're the one who's working this job, so you need to make sure that this job is the right job for you. So don't be ashamed to, when they're asking, do you have any questions for us, to actually have questions for them. Like, it's okay to have those questions. And a lot of them like when have questions. Now, don't make it just about pay. Like, maybe ask one question or two questions and then go to pay, because some of these companies, you do have to ask for pay, or they'll let you keep going through interviews and then you find out, well, this is below what I am actually looking to earn. So do be sure that you eventually ask. Now, they do want someone who's prompt and can respond to customers, solve routine and complex problems. They want you to contact your supervisor immediately if you're unable to solve a problem. Answer incoming customer service orders as soon as possible. Displays active listening and superior customer service skills for external and internal customers. Document actively to the DDF system. Consistently check appropriate DDF screen for reports. Results to call back to customer. Display the ability to enter orders manually via our fax process. Display the ability to operate the phone system effectively, adhere to work schedule and other duties as assigned. Qualifications required, they say ability to work independently as a team. Retention of knowledge, critical part of the cross training and call center personnel. Computer knowledge, strong customer service skills, solid communication skills that includes verbal, written, and listening skills, solid problem solving and decision making abilities, execute and prioritize multiple tasks, professional ability to type 35 to 40 words per minute, which y'all should be doing that easily. If you're not, go to typingtest.com and get your speed up, and make sure that you're practicing 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening, every single day if you don't have your speed up, and that'll get your speed up to where it should be, so that when these jobs are asking for you to have this kind of information, you'll have that. Also, look at your local colleges, because a lot of the times, especially for adults, they give free classes. So look at your local colleges if you feel comfortable, and see what they have to offer. And plus, it, like, if most of them, have you masked up, but it's a nice way to get out in the community and meet different people as well. But that's up to you. That's just like if you're need help with computers, because there's so many times where you're going through training with people, especially working from home, and they have no knowledge of the computer and everything. And I'm like, your local community college or just your local government, sometimes they have those classes offered to you for free. And it's just something to do, and an extra skill that you can learn. They're asking for a minimal high school diploma or equivalent required. Must have high speed internet for remote work. Um, Okay, so that's what they're looking for. Okay, yeah, I was looking to see if they go ahead and said about if they went ahead and said about if this was a W-2 or not, but I'm not seeing that anywhere about this being a W-2 job, so it might just be hourly. But I don't know if I said this earlier, but I did go on I did do a search of this, and most companies for this job, it was about $14 per hour. So it's hovering in that range, but be sure. But again, that's not hard facts. That's just me doing research and finding that information. So if you decide to apply for this, once you're in the process, you could always just ask them, hey, I just want to be sure that this really is going to be, and however much it is, or how much does this job pay. Now they have several other jobs, and they even have jobs where maybe it's not remote, but it is local and you're able to go. So I would recommend that you just go through the list of jobs. Again, this one is for their customer service representative, and I will drop the link in the description, as well as the link in the description and somewhere on this video is going to have links to other work from home jobs that I put out. Oh, forgive me about Sunday. I find that I'm a little bit busier on Sundays than I thought I was going to be, because I have it's really turned into a family day for me. So instead of Sundays at 3 o'clock, what I'm going to start doing is just dropping videos on Tuesdays at 7 and Fridays at 7. So it's going to be Tuesdays and Fridays, because it gives me just 2 days that I don't have to actually make videos, because the other shows and that I'm doing during the week, the soap operas and the nighttime shows, series, they're not, they don't air on the weekends that I'm reviewing. So it gives me just 2 days where I don't even have to do a video. So that is the work from home job I have for you today, Cutie Pies. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you on Friday at 7 p.m.